It's currently set up, so we can see you've got two settings. You've got manual, there's a wee picture of a hand, and we have a clock, which means it's on schedule. So to get into the schedule, you hold the schedule or the book button, and then it gets into the schedules. So we've got 6 different symbols up here, but ignore that. So we can see at midnight we are asking for 25 degrees. Push it again. At 4 o'clock in the morning, we step it up now to 28 degrees, concrete temperature. At 8 o'clock in the morning, it drops back down to our base temperature of 25 degrees. And then at 10 o'clock in the morning, when you are generating solar electricity, hopefully you've got free electricity and you are running the heating system. It's now running at a maximum of 30 degrees. So if the floor gets up to 30 during the middle part of the day, it will turn off. And then at 1900, it steps back to, this is when your solar's gone, it steps back to 25 degrees, which is your base temperature. And then the last one is 2300 at night, which is 25 as well. So you've got a base temperature of 25 degrees and you've got a maximum temperature of 30. Right, so we push that again, it gets you back to your normal screen, and then we push it again to make sure we've got it on clock, which is the setting. And we can see that's the time showing, 15:07, and 1 is the first day of the week. Our current schedule is 30 degrees and it's currently 35 because it's warmer than it needs to be. So it will slowly cool down and come back onto that schedule once the floor cools down a little bit. So from here we can see you've got all your zones. We wanted the study turned down or turned off and the activity room turned off. So we can see here, I'll just turn the hot water cylinder down so we can get the underfloor heating running. I'll turn that back up so we can run the underfloor as well. And I've just turned it on to manual so I can show you, get the floor running so I can show you that. And we can see the wee heat symbol on the screen there, so I know that the heating will come on as soon as it goes off the hot water setting, which it should do that within the next minute. So we can see here the pump is running. You've got a pump speed control here, which is high, medium and low, but we generally want to be on high because you've got so many zones running. And you've got wee flow indicators here, which are, once it turns off hot water, it'll go to the heating mode, and this is the new valve which was installed. It's currently on hot water at the moment, so that wee toggle will move back across, so it closes to the hot water cylinder, and then the water will start flowing this way now, which we can see it's just done. So we can see we've got wee flow indicators inside the clear tubes. They're all sitting sort of 1 or 2 litres a minute, which means there is 2 litres a minute flowing through all of your zones. So if you want to reduce the heating in bedroom 3, for instance, because it's a bit warm, you can turn that one and the wee red indicator rises up higher. So if we're right up the top, then there's no water flowing through. If we screw it down a wee bit, we can now see it's 1/2 litre a minute, which is less water flow is equivalent to less heating. So bedrooms you don't want too warm, and they would normally be quite a bit lower than your main living area. So bedrooms should ideally be turned down, but obviously if kids are living in their room, they need to be a bit warmer, or they want the heat.
Not really. So we can decrease it in bedroom 2 and bedroom 3.
Bedroom 2
and bedroom 3.
Bedroom 3.
Yeah, we can.
That's low as well.
Yeah.
So we can turn that down a wee bit more.
Yeah, we can also reduce it bedroom 1, which is ours.
Bedroom 1.
Yeah.
See how that goes. So you might find, give that a couple of days, see what it's like, and then you might want to quarter of a turn that way is less and quarter of a turn more. So it might be all you need to give you that wee bit more heat or a wee bit less heat. By just a small quarter of a turn is pretty much all you need. that's about it.
Okay.
Bedrooms alone.